Shaylee Peters here with you on the Rural Radio Network, coming to you from Kearney, Nebraska. It is the 97th Annual Nebraska Farm Bureau's annual convention. And I've got with me here Phil Erdman. He is the Vice President of Membership and just came into this role pretty recently. So some big shoes to fill, as we just heard this morning that membership increased a decent amount over this past year. So talk about some of the things going into this next year, headed towards next year's convention that you'll be working on.
Absolutely, Shaylee. We had a 4% membership growth this year, which is fantastic. And the reason that we had that success is that it's because of the county farm bureau structure that we have across the state. The counties have ownership of their organizations, how they serve their members, how they work in their communities. We have county farm bureaus that are donating beef for local schools for their school lunch programs. We have county farm bureaus that are providing opportunities for families in Omaha to go to the Children's Museum to be able to see how agriculture actually works. So it's pretty exciting to see all of these things happen at the county farm bureau level as a result of the county farm bureaus owning their responsibility in the organization, recruiting members, asking them to be a part of the organization, and that's contagious. When that happens, it's healthy for that county, it's healthy for the neighboring county, and then it helps us as a state organization, as Nebraska Farm Bureau, to be able to more effectively serve and to help out. So super exciting. That's one of the things that's unique about Nebraska Farm Bureau, is that it is a county-based organization. So all of those counties are members of Nebraska Farm Bureau, but they're not members of Nebraska Farm Bureau as a member themselves. I'm a member of a county farm bureau, and that's important because of the uniqueness of agriculture across the state and the uniquenesses that our rural communities face. And so that's an exciting part about how Nebraska Farm Bureau is structured that I think gives us the flexibility to be able to respond to our members' needs in each of those counties.
Absolutely, and as you know, or are well aware of, I'm sure those needs change across the state as agriculture changes across the state. Talk about some of the resources you provide at the state level for those counties.
Absolutely. So obviously we put on the convention. The other side of it is that we have field staff, regional directors of membership that we have. We have 6 individuals across the state, and they attend the county annual meetings. They work with the county boards. They partner with them, providing resources. Maybe it's a press release that a county needs to get out to let people know what they're doing, or an issue that's important to them that has come up. Maybe it's a policy issue that affects them at the state legislature, or maybe it's something more local, to be able to partner hand in hand with them, with our government relations department as well. And so really our purpose is to help meet their needs, to help them have the resources that they need to be successful. And so working through our regional directors of membership, working through the other leadership organizations that we have within the Farm Bureau on the policy side, working through the Council of Presidents, there's a number of opportunities that we have to interact directly with those county leaders as they're making decisions, so that we can gauge how we serve them and the tools that they need to have to be successful. So it's pretty much depends on the county. It depends on the day. We're pretty flexible, but we also are very fortunate to have the staff that we do. They work many hours. They can be from one end of the state to the next, and be able to serve our members effectively means we have good relationships. And that's one of the things about agriculture that's so exciting, is that you build those relationships. You know people when you come to convention. You're friends. You know each other because you've been in the struggle together, and we're working towards a common goal of a strong Nebraska through strong agriculture.
Wonderful. Well, talking more about convention here, one of the resources that you do offer, and you've got everything from the producer all the way up to your president, Steve Nelson. Tell us a little bit about some of the work you'll be doing here at convention.
Absolutely. So some of the things that we're doing specifically in the membership side is we have an app. So if you're a Farm Bureau member, you can search FB Benefits either on Google Play or in the App Store, and it puts all of our member benefits on your smartphone or iPad or tablet. So that if you're traveling, we have a number of discounts. We also have other benefits if you're a livestock or a agricultural producer. We have discounts with Case IH, with Chief Industries, with a number of major agricultural suppliers. So those are some of the things we're promoting here during our trade show. We're also working with our members. They're going to be going through policy. So they're going to be setting the policy that they want us as an organization to work on their behalf in Lincoln and in Washington, to make sure that the policies best reflect what they need to be successful and to provide the food and fiber for their families and also for us. So it's exciting to be able to see that process play out. So we're kind of doing a lot of things to help serve our members. When we get them here at convention, it's a big deal. And then tonight we also have the Foundation for Ag fundraiser, which is a big part of our outreach for ag in the classroom. We do a lot of scholarship opportunities through there, especially for like ag teachers. We do a lot of leadership development, young farmers and ranchers. A number of those programs fall into the foundation. And so tonight there's a fundraiser to be able to raise the resources that we need to be able to serve our members in those ways. So it's kind of a big deal. Conventions, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it because our members are the best people that we could serve, and they're great foundation of our state. So we're blessed to be able to serve them.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Again, Phil Erdman, Vice President of Membership for the Nebraska Farm Bureau from the 97th Annual Convention here in Kearney. For the Rural Radio Network, I'm Shaylee Peters.